Yesterday I went for two reasons from Tacloban, where I live currently, to back to Manila. First, I had to pick up my backpack, but I lost 1 month ago as I arrived in Manila. It was lost, and then a few weeks ago they find it there in Manila, but they asked me to come, or they say there's just one way. They could not send it to me. I have to pick up in Manila. What was more important was that I wanted to uh, extend my visa because now in 2 or 3 days it's expiring, and we don't want to overstay our visa, right? So first, I was very amazed how large this Manila airport is. Last time as I arrived in Manila, I did not aware of this fact because there are 4 or 5 terminals that are apart. Every terminal is a part of the other. And first, I thought because I had to go to Terminal 4 for picking up my luggage. This is yeah, for those reasons, and I want to go by walk, but no chance. Just so far away from my arrival terminal from the flight from Tacloban that you just have to go there by taxi or by bus. But in the afternoon, yesterday afternoon, I wanted to go but fly back to Tacloban. That's why I don't want to had so much time to wait for the bus because there are also between all those terminals buses. So what I want to tell you what is important. So 10 years or 15 years ago, I went also to many other countries except the Philippines, and I can really say that never ever I said made so good experience like with the Filipinos. They are really, really all the time friendly. They are not uh, uh, they are not high blood at any point. That means yesterday I had to ask many, many different Filipinas at the airport that are used to talk all the day to stupid questions of the tourists, of us tourists, but they were very, very polite and very, very uh, patient. So that's why I really want to say those are really very, very nice people, the Filipinos, Philippine people, the people from the Philippines. So I picked up my backpack there, and then I thought, or I asked somebody before, and he said I can extend my visa at the airport at Terminal 3, and I went to immigration to the Terminal 3. Also there at the immigration office, very, very friendly, but they said to me they just can process and handle visa questions of those people who leave the Philippines. But I want to extend my visa, so I'm still in the Philippines. For that reason, I had to go to Makati. Makati, okay. I thought this one I also try, but by taxi. And my God, so I'm still not in any respect a big city man, because it's like something like New York style. This Manila or Makati. I all the time on my way to Makati immigration office, I was stuck in a traffic jam, and also back. But for this one, I had Makati is not so far from Philippines airport away. I had have had enough time. So there at the mall, I found the immigration office, and also here very, very friendly, kind people. And what maybe is also important for you, two things. So the extension of the visa for me, I wanted to have 2 months, but they said okay, because first extension in the Philippines, I can just have uh, 1 month, so 30 days, and no, not 2 months. Maybe next time I can get 2 months. But what was important, I get uh, from this different opinion from the immigration ones they said at Philippine airport, Manila airport, I asked them if I can online extend my visa, and they say no problem. But then in Makati, I asked them there again if I can extend my visa next time online, and they said just when I have this ACR card, I can do it with this card, but without not. And this card costs you 9,000 Philippine pesos, so you have to choose. But anyway, so I do not know more than before. One said it's possible to extend online. One said without this ACR card not. What I will do now, I have visa until end of December. I try first online, but if it's not possible online to extend, I will go to Davao. This is maybe the best or nearest immigration office from me here from Sogat in Southern Leyte. But of course, you have to calculate for all those trips for visa extension. You have to calculate all the costs because I think for 1 month, the 3,000 peso I also paid yesterday. 1 month, 3,000 peso. Uh, this is not the world, but I have also to calculate my trip to Manila, then the taxi driving here and there, and that means altogether it's not very cheap to extend visa when you cannot do this online. So that would be a fantastic opportunity to make this online. I will find out. But what I also want to tell you, I was by chance I was getting to know one immigration officer here in Sogot, and I was talking to him, and he said with this new visa procedure they are following through now for a few months, it's now for us tourists just possible to get up to 1 year visa without any problem. So yesterday I also was a little bit nervous. For I went to immigration and I was well dressed, right, and I was filling out this form very seriously, and they asked me why do you continue to stay on the Philippines. So, but this was no problem at all. So uh, they asked for the 3,000 pesos, and then they gave me the visa extension, this paperwork, and all was fine. But yes, as this immigration officer told me, up to 1 year, no problem at all. You get 1 month, 2 months. But when you want to extend more than 1 year, you should first leave the country and then come back. It's not like in the old times, maybe 1 year ago, that you can up stay in the Philippines on a tourist visa for 3 years, like before.